Welcome to Suman iTTV, India's first and only exclusive IT channel truly dedicated to students, employees, and software professionals, where you can learn, unlearn new things, upgrade your skill set, educate, and empower yourself in IT enabled services. వెల్కమ్ టు సుమన్ ఐటీటీవీ టెక్ టాక్స్. ఈరోజు మనతో గౌరీ శంకర్ గారు సైమాక్స్ ఇన్ఫోటైన్మెంట్ సిఇఓ ఉన్నారు. సో ఆయనని అడిగి అసలు ఇన్ఫోటైన్మెంట్ సెక్టర్లో ఏం జరుగుతుందో తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ గౌరీ శంకర్ గారు, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్, ఐఎమ్ వెరీ మచ్ excited to know about the infotainment means. What is that organization?
It is the information technology
Hmm.
mixed with entertainment.
Okay.
So that is how this infotainment come. And this entertainment sector is never ending and ever emerging to latest technologies. And we are done with this 360 movies. So this is the first VR movies what we made. And that is about the live characters, what we are going to see in interaction with them. Means we go inside of the movie. It is no more the screen or projected based. So to develop such a technology, lot of directors have been working on this to make their movies. But the return on investment part, and to experience this, you require the headset. And the headsets are expensive ones that cost about somewhere 35,000 on average. And it is not so possible for everyone to take one experience spending that much of money. So for that reason, first we began with building up the theaters first.
So you are the pioneer.
Yes, where
Okay.
just like your regular movie ticket you can purchase and first have an experience of what a VR movie is. So we introduced that first, and then we have also made one movie.
Okay.
And we are soon going to launch it.
May I
So
know the name of the movie?
Stargate.
Okay.
So that is, you can say that it's a proof of concept for all the upcoming and the veterans of the industry, that they can approach us to have this movie technology. So we'll be sharing. Then apart from that, we into education also.
Okay.
So edutainment,
Okay.
infotainment.
So what
So-
are the courses?
So this has got a lot of exercises and a lot of manpower in the different fields we require. So one is the creative field, another one is the software, another one is the hardware. Because this augmented reality or virtual reality or any reality is an experience, and that experience comes in the form of a graphic content. So this is the difference to other software and AR VR. Other software is in the form of numerics, text or whatsoever it is. But here the experience comes with the environment, what we are there, be it man or material or the nature or the space, anything. So you need to create that entire into the form of graphics first. So for that reason, we started these courses by making that CYMAX Institute of Creative Technology. So we launched this term called creative technology. You must know the Institute of Technologies, but creative technology is first of its kind. So here is that thing, that it has to mix with the creative.
Who can join these courses?
All basically there are two types of courses. One is coding and non-coding.
Okay.
So coding part is the one whoever have the some introduction and knowledge in coding part,
Okay.
with the basic programming language, C#, C++ kind of thing, they can directly learn these courses. And people who are not into coding part, even a 7th class student also can take up the courses what we are making. Because we found many of the enthusiastic school children, they are into video making, video games making. So they practice, they learned by themselves, and I have seen. So once I came across such people, I encouraged them to get into our courses. And even many school children are into now this virtual reality technology.
So in this summer holidays, how many students they join for these courses?
We actually started our mission of expanding this to various colleges, engineering colleges. We have taken that into mass scale. So with that, we approached and we already signed MOUs with the major universities and colleges in Hyderabad and across in India, in various states also. So now we are expanding our collaborations with foreign universities also. So far we have raised about a few hundreds of students, and after their learning right from the college, they'll be given a skill development and practical training, and after that we'll give them the internship program within our company. Then from there onwards, they can choose to become an entrepreneur or an employee. We'll give them the placement services.
So we already talking about the CYMAX education courses, what you are offering and all. But what kind of a companies they can approach you?
So this is next generation technology, and which is emerging now. So every field is going to be converted into this virtual reality. If you take a movie industry, the virtual production is already in the best of its practice, and we are making the first of its kind VR movies. So this virtual reality movies with the live characters is the technology what we have developed, so that now even short filmmakers, all they can convert into this. The experience of giving in virtual reality movie is that you are going inside of the content, but whereas in regular movie theaters we'll see that in the screen and projector basis. So as much you may have the experience of a movie, but you're not interactive with the characters and the environment inside. So likewise, a movie industry is one major thing going to be converted. Then the defense applications are already been, and we have already developed the flight simulation environment. It's not just a flying simulation, it is a flying environment, means entire combat, how the warfare happens with the enemy targets. So right from the command control, they can give to all the flight pilots, fighter pilots, and how to combat the system more effectively. So that kind of system we have developed for the DRDO already. And government departments like Telangana Forest Development Corporation, we have developed a virtual safari, which is coming up at Botanical Gardens. So, which is that in the real environment of the forest, we can see the virtual animals. And you can go on the vehicle, safari vehicle as it is, and real forest as it is, and you can see the virtual animals. So, here the advantage is that to see this kind of safari experience, especially giraffe, lions, you have to go to somewhere, Kenya, Africa, South Africa, different countries to have that exotic animals.
Yeah, true.
And that too, again, the limited animals only. But on this earth, we have got many more exotic animals. What a Discovery Channel, National Geographic Channel, they show us that how they have been existing. So we can create all those animals, and what we have not even seen and imagined that that kind of animals would be there, they can be projected in our small forest land what we have. So for this, again, the area also matters. Should it be 10 acres, 100 acres, whatsoever? According to the size, even a public parks can also be converted into a virtual safari. So now I'm just telling the very domestic applications, from this to the space simulation, that is for the space technology. Medical applications, so all the doctors, they can see, and the medical students, they can have, they learn on the corpse to dissect and see the anatomy. But whereas here a live human, you can have that entire, you can go inside of the parts, you can take out the parts, zoom it and see. Then the paramedicals, so to have an experience and a training on an MRI machine or any other things. So you don't need to practically take them up to the hospitals where the expensive material is there, and you have to have time and appointment to teach the students. Here they can have any number of institutions. They can have a practice of paramedical applications. Drone flying simulation. So this is another application. If you have to fly a drone, you have to purchase a drone and practice on it. But again, that is an expensive thing. And very beginners, they'll have a damage. So here they can primarily practice on this simulator. Then they can fly the drones. So the same drone applications for the police department, defense, the flying ambulances. So all applications they can be treated. So if I go on telling the series of applications of every
There is no ending.
department, there is no ending. They ultimately they are going to be converted into the virtual reality.
Okay, good. Knowing all these things are really, I'm also excited. But what about the budget? Is it too expensive?
Yes, presently the production cost means the content generation cost, then the experience cost to have the headset. Yes, it is cost quite a hefty amount. But soon our hardware technology is also, we are also developing our own headsets. So where we are trying to reduce the cost in giving the experience and the applications. So for the same reason, we are taken this mission of giving education into the institutions, the two engineering colleges, so that the students, the young minds, fresh minds, they can catch the need of the generation, what world is looking at. So there they can apply their minds and make it into the lesser cost. The same thing, if I have to develop on my own and train, I require a huge manpower, then the establishment cost, and even I develop it, immediate return on the investment is another part where the lot of investors is not showing the keen interest in investing on this AR/VR technology, only on the return on investment. So that's the reason if I focus it on the education institutions. So I'm already signed almost more than 10 universities and colleges. So where there are present labs, we are establishing the center of excellence. Through that, we are giving them the training with their labs. So we are teaching and also giving them the skill development, and we are giving them the placement opportunities. And people who are interested in research and development, giving them the patent towards, otherwise raising them towards entrepreneurship by tying up with the T-Hub. So the T-Hub is not only the thing we are focusing, we are also focusing the number of T-Hubs all over the world and spreading this AR/VR technology.
So, though you're talking about the jobs and all for the VR technology and all, so what is the package for the kids who already done this course?
So there are different packages for the non-coding programmers. We have one package that is beginner, intermediate, and advanced courses. And whereas for the programmers and who have already completed their engineering course, so for them 3 months to 6 months course we are giving. And for the students, there is a 2 years course that will be raised 8 module course. In each semester, they can they can have 2 modules. So that covers that entire, because first years and 4 years, this is a 4 years of a span. And if what if first years want to learn, and what is the fourth year students also want to learn. So matching all that, any institution even today they adapt to our education system. So they can match with first year from last year. They can learn these courses with the different packages what we have offered.
So you are offering the the packages, but when they are going into the market, how much they can earn?
So that is very much depend upon the competitive company and approximately the recently Amazon, they have offered them 5 lakhs per month. So they give an assignments and once the people they develop that, they immediately absorb. So for that also we help the students who are passing out from the colleges. They approached us. So immediately we have volunteered to give them. They come up with the task what Amazon has given, and then successfully they have completed it and they have been absorbed.
And I heard about the two already virtual movie theaters you are having in Hyderabad. Where is it, and what is the cost of the ticket, and how many hours they can watch?
So this is India's first movie theaters what we established. The very first one we started in GVK1 Mall, Hyderabad, Banjara Hills. and that has 8 chairs, means it is 8 screens. So in a regular theater, it is that we have to follow show timings. So per a day, now because multiplexes have come, you may go up to 6 shows in a day. But whereas people have to start the show, even one person is there or full capacity of the theater is there, you have to play the movie. But the advantage of our theater is that you have got a choice to select 8 different movies, not 8 movies, just like OTT, you have got number of movies, and this 8 chairs will keep on playing whatever the movie you select. So that
Okay,
is,
so 8 screens, 8 different movies
yeah, at a time
at
people
a
can
time
watch,
they can watch.
and
Okay.
each duration is about 10 minutes average. So that the operation timing is from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So continuously one after the other, they can, it's a walk in the theater for them. So the booking and all that they need not to worry about. So
Okay.
just walk in and enjoy the movie, and you can select whichever the movie you want.
Okay, and I heard already you have done couple of movies also in. Is this Tollywood about the Telugu movies or?
Yeah, it is multilingual
Mhm.
because it is the first VR movie with the live characters what we have created with our own technology, which is also the first of its kind in the world.
So when it's going to release?
Soon, maybe end of this year, that will be completed.
Mhm.
We have already made a trailer of it, and many of the Tollywood directors, producers, they have witnessed this. Yes, they are working on it to adapt very soon. Even our Rajamouli Garu, he is also very keen in making VR 360 movies. So hopefully, I wish that soon the industry is going to convert into VR 360 movie production.
So this technology is already in Hollywood or is it new to the globe?
The technology has been on the experimental basis since 2016. Many movies, many companies have tried, but they made one or two because that experiment itself been very, very complex
And
to,
maybe expensive?
yeah, they may be expensive also. So what we made, the present model is that any, even short filmmakers, they can simply come and adapt this technology. We made it more user friendly because yes, there's a 360 has got two types, shooting that with the 360 camera. But 360 camera has got again the limitations that it catches everything. So like your crew, cameras, lights, everything that will catch. So that is not a movie thing. So there's certain limitations. You have to adapt and design your entire thing. So it is not so user friendly. So very limited movies have been produced so far. But the technology what we made is that just like your own regular movie production, you will have your lights, camera, gravity, everything, crane, everything shots you will have. But what we capture is only the characters and produce that into our game engine and produce the 360 movies.
Okay.
So here that is the thing what we have. Soon this is going to come in reality, what the sample we have been made, and few other movies with graphics, CGI, we already animated characters we already made and we are playing in our theaters.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and knowledge with us. So చూసాం కదండి, ఇది ఈరోజు ఎపిసోడ్. స్టే ట్యూన్.